Here's your news headlines. 15 people in Canyon County have been indicted on drug trafficking and weapons charges. The indictments were announced this morning by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Boise. Documents say those indicted are either members or associates of the West Side Loma Gang in Canyon County. They're from Nampa, Caldwell, Parma, and Homedale. The charges include distributing meth to possessing unregistered guns. Canyon County Sheriff Karen Donahue directly addressed local gangs and their members.
We are going to identify you. We are going to investigate you, we are going to prosecute you, and we are going to convict you and remove you from our society. And that's a promise from us in law enforcement.
One suspect identified as Leno Esparza remains at large. If convicted, some of those indicted could face a minimum 10 years to life in prison and a fine of up to $10 million. We are less than 2 weeks away from Boise's mayoral runoff election to see who will run the city of Trees for the next 4 years. City Council President Lauren McLean surprised a lot of people in the general election as she received 46% of the vote to incumbent Mayor Dave Beater's 30%. But none of that matters now. It is her against him. Both candidates came into our studios to talk about the issues, the future, and each other. At the mayoral forum last week, Lauren McLean struck a chord with Mayor Beater, calling the proposed sports park his legacy project.
My daughter is my legacy. Our children are our legacies. That is humbling and great in itself. But those aren't words that I would ever use, and I took offense to them, and I still do. I want to do as much as I can good for the city of Boise, for my daughter and her children, for our existing citizens, but most of all for the future. And that implies that it's just for me, that it's to put my name on it, and I don't care at all about that.
Are legacy projects a bad thing?
Everyone leaves a legacy. And so what is written about your legacy is important. Your children, as the mayor said, are a legacy, of course, but in common parlance, we all think about it in other ways too. And I believe that what you leave behind, whether that be buildings or a narrative about the impact you had or how you moved on when you've stopped serving, is all important.
Tune in this Sunday night at 10 o'clock for more with Mayor Beater and Council President McLean. And you can go to 6onyourside.com to watch the interviews in their entirety.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Good afternoon, everybody. Temperatures today really turned out to be quite nice. It's showing 50 for a high temperature, but it seemed a little bit milder west of Boise. The further west you went, the milder temperatures. Canyon County westward near 60 with light wind. Chillier to the east and towards Twin Falls, where there's been a lot more cloud cover around as well. We see it on the satellite picture. That sunshine, the high clouds kind of thinning in or moving in from the south. They're dimming that sunshine. Those clouds will eventually slide back to the east, but bringing some rain and snow to southeast Idaho. Snow mostly to the real higher elevation, so there's no advisories as far as precipitation goes in Idaho. But after this weekend, this is Sunday, you don't see much of any snow accumulation here except a little bit of snow that's falling from this last storm. Look what happens between Sunday and the following Saturday. Yeah, we're talking 10 to 15 inches of snow in many locations in those higher elevations. And even the Treasure Valley could get some snow here. And this is all the way up to November 30th now. So before the month goes out, we could have some snow in the Treasure Valley. In fact, look at this extended forecast here. We start tomorrow. We've got some nice days coming up. A little cooler, cold and frosty each morning, and upper 20s for that low temperature. Upper 40s into the weekend looks fine into Saturday. And then we could have a chance of some rain showers developing on Sunday afternoon. We're still near 50. And then the temperatures drop upper 30s only on Tuesday and Wednesday with a chance for some snow showers. Here's your travel day before the holiday. So we've got a good sized storm system that could cause some big travel headaches coming in across the entire Northwest and certainly parts of it. We'll take a look at that. Another update coming your way right here shortly.